Yo, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here. Welcome back to another episode of How's the HUD? And in this episode, we're going to be taking a look at Product HUD by Crufix, something like that. And yeah, first things first, toggleable friends list. Absolutely beautiful way of doing it. This is how I want a toggleable friends list to look. Really well done there. We have the Twitch stream button, contract button, other buttons we might want access to, but we are missing other ones. Like there's no developer commentary button or whatever. Not that I want to click that often, but I do think having that available somewhere would be kind of nice. Options and dev console is an interesting combo. And then advanced options and customizations. Huh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to rename the folder real quick. Alright, I've renamed the folder, now we're back in it. We got some nice toggles here. Reloading the HUD, reloading sound, toggle net graph, the 3D player model, the match HUD, not exactly sure what that is, and min mode, which min mode seems like a very important feature to a lot of people. I still don't know exactly what it does, but it's always nice to have. We can do color themes, so if I hit like dark mode, then I can make this dark mode or something. I'm going to try that in a second. We got different fonts we could use, like the TF2 build font, which I think I'm just going to go with because I like that font. Got the size of damage indicators, transparent V models, speedometer, disguise animation, and streamer mode. Just all nice, easily available. We get the health style, the default health style, or minimal. I like the default style, so I'm going to pick that. You do custom crosshairs and stuff, which I'm not going to mess with for now, but it's nice to have that all just in-game. Although it doesn't look like I went dark mode. Maybe I gotta like re-click it. Settings feature the reload icon means the game restart is required. Ah, okay. So for the font and the color, I have to restart the game for them to take effect. So I'm gonna go do that again. Alright, looks like we're back in it. We got the font and the colors and all that. That's pretty cool. Friends list still very much available. The parties, where the party is. We can swap between casual and competitive stats, I guess, but no clickable coins. A little unfortunate. Something I generally don't like about these more minimalist HUDs, but loadout-wise, we have minimalist loadout thing. They decided to go with the colored backgrounds, but keep the unusual icons. I do like that. Personally, I think that's a really good decision. Like being able to just see the I don't know. I feel like the unusual icons on usuals and like the paint icons on painted items really kind of make them look more impressive and more nice in your backpack, and as like a bit of a collector slash trader or whatever. I think that's always nice to have. The loadout screen looks kind of weird. I understand this empty slots here for the spy, for, his stuff that he can put there, but it's still kind of weird having that empty space there. I don't really like how that looks. We got the usual commands, though, like to be able to move stuff around, turn them around, change lighting and all that. That's all available as it normally is, so I guess that's kind of neat. Backpack looks kind of neat, but I don't personally like the hyper minimalist form that this HUD takes. That's a personal preference type thing. Got the same usual really nice looking match keyword. I guess there's a reason all the good HUDs, good HUDs, probably good taste. Pretty standard minimalist queue stuff here. But yeah, personally, I'm just not the biggest fan of removing all like the charm of Team Fortress from the main menu and all the icons and stuff. Also noticed there's a quick play button. I didn't notice that until just now. That's nice to have. That's a really cool feature. I'm assuming more HUDs will have that more in the future, and maybe that'll get more functionality in the future as well. But yeah, we got pretty standard minimalist loading screen. Like this is a very minimalist HUD. It's advertised as one, and installed it knowing it was one, but the episode 20 whatever 21 I guess this is. They're really starting to blend together a lot more. We do have a unique-ish looking minimalist select screen, which is kind of neat. Can't turn the characters or anything on it, but I do like, the way it comes together. We got the icons for the characters, the amount, and then obviously the characters off on the side. So that's all great. Usual minimalist health and ammo, but I don't see... I guess the icons are just when you're on low and high health, so let me... Oh yeah, there we go. On low health, we have the low health indicator. I'm assuming on overheal, we'd have the same thing going on. Kill streak way out on the bottom, player model way on the bottom left, so that they're really far out of the way, kind of not a big focus. Engineer building stuff is in a really great place, where if you have the chat in the top left, I don't think it would clip with it, and having chat in the bottom left, it doesn't clip with it either. Unfortunately, this HUD didn't have a way to change where the chat was placed. I remember one of the other HUDs customization options have that available. But yeah, I'll go catch you guys when the next round starts. Anyway, medic layout, pretty standard. You can see health, ammo, and overcharge, very nice. Well, luckily, the guy who made this HUD decided to put it just nice and central instead of putting overcharge in the bottom right, which I kind of understand why people do it, but I don't personally agree with the decision to do that. So it's nice seeing a HUD that just doesn't do that. As for charge meters, they're just nice, central, minimal, look pretty clean. The custom font of like Team Fortress looks much nicer than a lot. I will say having the ability to just pick your font like in game like that is definitely super nice. I love the Team Fortress font. It's part of the charm of the game, part of the art style, and maintaining that's a very good thing. Makes it look very nice, very good in place. The top screen's nothing special. You can see health bars there. Obviously, you can see the white. I'm assuming is overheal. Yeah, the white's overheal. You can see it going down the pyro up there. Yeah, nothing super special about this HUD, but it's a very nice, very clean minimalist HUD. Probably one of the better ones we've seen. Like, I like the layout, everything, the custom icons. It just works. It's a very functional HUD. It's clearly what they were going for, function over form. Right, the character viewer screen really just isn't great, in my opinion. I feel like this looks really bad. But that's just because, like, I'm looking for the kind of charm of Team Fortress in a lot of these HUDs, and this one kind of strips all of that. It's very focused on the kind of in-game experience and raw efficiency of being able to do things, right? That's why we have the nice customization options, advanced options are very central, big buttons, right? Quick play server browser, the main first things that you can see. It works. It's very well done. The customization options are really cool. It's just neat to have stuff like that available. And I haven't noticed any real big problems. I guess I should check out if spectating works. Let me get a kill bind real quick. Let's see. If spectating works well, it's... Okay, there we go. Yeah, spectating works fine. It's all nice and central, all nice and visible. There's no, like, bars on the top or bottom. It just works. It's a very functional, nice, minimalist HUD. Probably my favorite that we've seen so far, unless I'm forgetting one. The only thing I don't like, obviously, is when you're on the main screen, how there's no background, there's no color. There's, like, no color in this at all. This HUD is very uncolorful. Anti-colorful. I don't know how you're supposed to describe it, but when I'm on this main menu, like, you could tell me I'm playing any game, and I would probably believe you, because, like, what does this have to do with Team Fortress, you know? I don't like that personally. That might be my weird personal take, but I really just do not like the empty gray space here, particularly. Like, there's been a lot of other minimalist HUD, but normally they have, like, nicer ways of doing the menus. This one, even with the default blue scheme, just wasn't very nice and colorful and visual in the way that I would want Team Fortress to look. Even the loadout screens just look kind of off. I don't know what, like, I think it's the empty space here on the left, but something just looks off about them. But with that being said, this is still definitely a 5 out of 5 HUD. I feel like anyone who's super minimalist and loves minimalist HUDs, this is definitely one of your better options. The customizations are very nice, very simple, very accessible. They have very nice toggles like streamer mode, transparent view model, speedometer, disguises, different scoreboards, the chat position. I don't know how I didn't notice this before. I should have hit top left, but they have the engineers' buildings placed in the right way so that bottom left and top left both work, which is very great. The health styles, minimal default, right fonts, color themes, and like just pretty much almost everything you would want in one HUD. Nicely accessible too. It's very easy to click around, and the toggle princess also looks very clean. Very easy to click around and do things, but I personally feel like, it's too minimalist for me. I don't think I'd use it personally. I like HUDs that have TF2's charm. At the moment I'm using Middleman HUD, because I feel like of the ones I read so far, that's probably been my favorite. But yeah, with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.